If you are thinking of going into cybersecurity or you are in cybersecurity already, come closer and save this video because you may need it. Today we'll be learning how to convert binary to decimal and decimal to binary, because this is one of the most important topics in cybersecurity and you must know these practicals. In one of my videos, which I titled it DSCP, I promised to make a video on how to convert from binary to decimal and from decimal to binary. In this video, we are going to be talking about the almighty binary. So come closer, let's go straight to the point. So before we get into the practicals, let's first of all look at decimal. Decimal is a counting format that involves counting from 0 to 9, and then once we get to 9, we mix both 1 and 0 to make a combination which brings 10. So with these 9 numbers, we can virtually calculate or equalize all numbers ranging from hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, and every other number. While decimal formats comes from 0 to 9, binaries comes from 0 to 1. So it has just 2 places, and there are some set of rules that makes this binary, and I'm going to teach you those rules here we use to calculate decimal. Even you have been using these rules, but you don't know they really exist. So the first rule is to arrange those numbers from the smallest to the top. So let's go ahead and arrange the smallest number here, and in this case the smallest number is 0. So this is the smallest number here, which is 0. Then the second rule applies to increment each of those numbers by 1, 1, 1 until we run out of numbers. So here we are going to increment this 0 to 1, then we make it 1 here. So we increment this 1 and make it 2. We increment this 2 to make it 3. Increment 3 to make it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So once we get to 9, we run out of numbers because you cannot come and repeat it. So we will run out of numbers, and then the third rule applies. We are going back to the second rule, which says increase it by 1 again. So we are going to start increasing it. So we increase this 0 to 1, and this 1 we keep coming down. So we keep carrying this 1 down. So we increment this 1, increment this 1 to 2, increment this 1 to 3. So we continue like that until when we get to 19. I mean to say, we also run out of numbers. Then we have to reset this 1 again to 0, and then this 1 will also be reset to 2. We increment this 1 to 2. So we continue with this arrangement until when you get to 99. Let's forward it to 99. And when you get to 99, this number will reset to 0, this one will reset to 0, and another column we activate. Then we get 100. So these are the basic principles that we use in calculating decimals. So those same rules applies when we are calculating binaries. So in binary format, we have zeros and 1 only, from 0 to 1. So we have 0 here, and then we have 1 here. Then we run out of numbers, no number again. So what are we going to do? We are going to reset this 1 to 0, and then another column of infinite 0 that is supposed to be here will be incremented by 1, and then we have 1 here. So this is 1, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, and then from here we carry this 1 down, and then we increment this 0 to 1, and once we get to 1, we run out of numbers again, and then we reset this 1 to 0, and then so when we get to 3, this one column run out of number, this column also run out of number, then another column will be activated with the value of 0. Then this one will be incremented to 0, 0, and so on. So this is how we calculate binary. So we calculate like this, following the same format. So when we get to number 4, then this 0 will be incremented to 1, and this one will also be incremented. This 0 will be carried over. So we carry this 0 over down, and then we also carry this procedure in which we use to calculate binary. So this is an assignment for you. Please go ahead and convert numbers from 1 to 30 or 50 from decimal to binary. And if you get this thing right, please snap it and send it to my timeline as comment. In the next video, I'm going to show you the most professional way of converting decimal into binary and binary into decimal, because I don't want this video to be long. If you have watched this video to this point, please consider giving it a thumbs up. See you in my next video.